Welcome back to Cultivating in the Desert. I am your host, Jada Vegas Grower, and today we have with us, he is no longer just regular Jovan Jackson. He is now freshman legislator Jovan Jackson. Welcome back to the podcast, sir, and thank you for, joining us, coming back home. I know it was a lot. We're definitely going to get into some stories about, what happened, but just go ahead and tell us, how does it feel? How does it feel now coming from right around the corner, where we first met, to being freshman legislator? Right away, shout out to you, Sky Lounge, that's where we are. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful sight out here, but yes.
It feels good to be back home. It feels good to be just Jovan and not Assemblymember Jackson. There's a lot of responsibilities when you're a legislator. Making laws, we often think of the one group of people, but any law impacts everyone. And there's always a pro and there's always a con. So it feels good to be home around the community that I'm fighting for, because when you're in a different place, you kind of get lost of your values because they're not right in front of you. So it felt good to come home and still be true to myself. And it feels good to come home and people are celebrating me. That let me know that I did something right while I was in Carson. The news didn't get back that, oh, Jovan's just up there playing. Jovan's just up there going out. Like, it felt good to come home and be embraced with awards. People wanted to meet up with me and then congratulating me. As a freshman legislator, I got 2 bills passed, which there's a lot of my leadership, even in other states, they only got 2 bills passed. And with a Republican governor, it's a big deal. So I'm happy to be home, happy to be on this podcast, on this conversation. One thing I do want to say, I know when we did that, the one podcast, shout out to Ron for always recording. I really realized that my marijuana use fell back on the trauma of, losing my brother. And so and it's crazy how that was discovered just through natural conversation. So it's just